Hello and welcome to the Tri-C Metro Campus. This was a doubleheader Saturday, the first day of February, and this is the Voice News coverage of basketball. I'm Bronson Peschlakai.
And I'm Tommy Caroselli.
And hey, it's been a wonderful season so far, and we've seen these teams mature. What do you think? What you saw the play today?
Well, the men's team, Coach White and the players talked about it. They executed the offense very well today, and because the offense executed well, it allowed the defense to become more intense and have a higher energy, and that really just allowed for a great performance all around and led to a win for the challengers.
Yeah, we saw these men start out brand new. It was a brand new team this year. How have you seen them evolve?
Well, with Tri-C being a junior college, meaning it's a 2-year program, it's hard for the players to develop in a sense under Coach White and other sports coaches because of the fact that it's a 2-year program. Most players usually don't develop until their 3rd or 4th year in college. So Coach White has really had to put a stress on developing the players early, and I think he's done a very good job doing that this year.
Excellent. So it was an exciting day. We're going to start off with the women's team here. The Tri-C women's team ranked second to last in the conference standings right now with a 1-4 record and 3-11 in the total season. Sinclair came in, ranked close to the middle of the 7 teams on the Ohio Community College Athletic Conference. Their record is 3-2 and an 11-11 record overall. It was a nail-biting last 5 minutes of the game, so take a look to see how it went down. And here's the tip-off. Tri-C taking possession off the top. They struggled to get with Sinclair throughout the first, but let's jump ahead to the second half. You just saw Lauren Harris making the shot, bringing the score to 46-38. Sinclair keeping close tabs on the Tartans. Danielle Harris driving down the court, makes the jumper. Masterful execution. Here's Nina Adigwe, the top scorer of this game. She ends up making 25 points. Once again, here's Harris on turbo, down the court. You can't see the clock right now, but the minutes are waning, and the score is slightly up for Sinclair. Foul call on Sinclair. Adigwe getting ready to make a free throw. Look at the score in the back, 69-71 with just 30 seconds left. She brings the score within 1 point of each other, but Tri-C just can't do it. There's Sinclair's Denisha Wesley shooting the ball. No time for Tri-C to react. Final score is 73-70.
It was not that much communication. You need communication to win the game, as you can see. If we would have had that in the get-go, it would have been a whole different turnout.
What are you going to be working on in practice then, personally?
Footwork. We need footwork. That's what we got most of those fouls we got, because we weren't moving our feet as good as we should have, but that's it.
Just try to make adjustments after fouling by 2 starting guards out, and try to scramble and try to make the best of the situation with 3 people. Outside of having limited numbers, we had like 3 or 4 more players. We probably be in first place in the conference. We done played mostly all the teams except for Columbus State, and our talent with our 6 is probably equal to anybody in the conference. We just don't have enough.
Well, head coach Derek Williams remains optimistic about the women's team and his top player, Derica Mahone. Last season in Toledo, Mahone suffered a torn ACL while playing Owens Community College. The injury left her benched for the remainder of the season. Well, today she's well on the road to recovery, and now coach believes she has what it takes to be a distinguished player in the conference.
Oh, she's on pace to make first team all conference. Really? Yes, she's averaging about 17 a game. So she came back pretty good. She's still only about 85%. She's still not 100%, but I'll take her 85 any day.
It doesn't bother her as much. It's just tingling pain. Like when she falls on the ground, that's when it irritates her. But other than that, she's fine.
And so the women's team remain on to hope to bring home a title this year. They'll have to wait until tournament play, though. Let's hope that a home advantage will work in their favor, as the last 3 home games will be taking place at the Tri-C Eastern Campus in Highland Hills. So how do you think that's going to work for them playing on your own turf?
Well, whenever you play at home, it's an advantage because first of all, you're used to the gym, you're used to how the ball bounces off the floor, and on top of it, it's a routine you go through when you play at home. You're used to everything you go through. You can get to shoot around whenever you want. It's an advantage because you're used to it and it's routine.
Yeah, and hopefully their friends and some of the faculty members that they have classes with can show up and support them. So my colleague Tommy here plays on Tri-C's own baseball team. Tell me about what the outlook is this year for that.
Well, we're hopeful. I mean, I'm a freshman, so it's hard to tell, how our team compares to others in the conference. But I think we got a real good shot this year. I think we've been struggling with eligibility like the men's basketball team has. But I think that we're hopeful that we can put together a good year and make a good run in the conference.
Excellent. Well, the men's team played here after the women's. It was an exciting game, and Tommy is here to tell us more about that. Tommy, take it away.
Well, just like the women's game, it was a nail-biter here at the Metro campus, and the offense and defense both came out with high intensity for the challengers, but the offense seemed to stall out late. The defense, however, would step it up and make a good charge at the end. Let's take a look at how the challengers got it done. A big win for the challengers Saturday afternoon as they took on Sinclair. Let's take a look at the highlights. Antonio Mason, kick out. Aaron Ashley, 3-ball, nails it. Tri-C would lead by 8 at the break, 38-30. The Cavaliers screen team having a little bit of fun with the crowd. They would even get a dance contest going, getting the kids involved, getting the crowd real hyped up for the second half. And the second half would prove to be just more Tri-C defense. Mason and White combined for the steal here. White is going to miss the shot. Sinclair gets the rebound, but just more Tri-C defense. The triple team gets the steal, and White puts the basket up and in. White out on the break. He's going to dish to Jihad Fruits, gets the bucket, and Tri-C still leading. Jihad Fruits again out on the break. He's going to go to the hole. Gets the hoop and the harm and one, but he would miss the free throw. Tri-C still up. 38 seconds left. Sinclair on the line. Makes the first to make it a 1-point game, but he would miss the second free throw. Sinclair gets the rebound, but Tri-C's defense forces another turnover. 7 seconds left. One last chance for Sinclair. Shot at the buzzer. It's off. And Tri-C gets the win. They survive 67-64, their second win of the conference season.
Defense and offensive execution. We executed offensive plays finally. It's been a long season and it's been a hard season, but we're fighting with each other and we're trying to come together before tournament time.
We just, we bonded. We took a tough loss against Lakeland, and we knew we should have had that game. So, we went to practice, we worked hard, and decided to get this win against I think they was ranked number 9 in the country. So we bonded together and got this win. You just got to come into practice and just put up more shots, get back in your rhythm and everything. So that's what I decided to do. That's what I did, and I think I had a better game today.
I think this is what happened. I think Sinclair, first of all, is a good ball club. They beat Lakeland the other last week. They're a good ball club. They came with some pretty good pressure, okay? And I think that that pressure affected us because they didn't come with the same pressure the whole game. So there's where we've got to work on execution under those circumstances, okay?
So there you have it. The challengers emerge victorious today here against Sinclair, and they take on Owens Community College this Wednesday at the Eastern Campus. We welcome you back in, Bronson. What do you think about this Wednesday's game?
Well, the Owens team is a power force here in the conference. At least they were last year, and I know that they have several returning players to their team. So it's going to be a good game to watch. They start at 7:30 at the Eastern Campus, and the women's begin at 5:30. Also, next Saturday, Columbus State will be playing the challengers at the Eastern Campus again. Women's play at 1 o'clock, and the men play at 3. So one last note on tonight's game. What do you think about what's going on with the team?
Well, the challengers came out with high energy and high intensity today, and more often than not, when you do that, it's going to translate into wins. So if they can do that Wednesday and Saturday against Owens and Columbus State, respectively, they'll have some success.
Excellent. We urge you to come out and support your home team here at Tri-C. I'm Bronson Peschlakai.
And I'm Tommy Caroselli.
We urge you to check back here. We have updates at the Tri-C Twitter account at Tri-C Voice News.
And you can always check in at cccvoice.com.
We'll see you there. Have a good one.
Bye-bye now.